All right, thank you, Jordan. Well, they're your local experts in treating addiction. And today, with Addiction Medical Solutions of Wisconsin Oshkosh, we look at how they can help the families of those dealing with this issue.
Yeah, often forgotten, but not with this group. Jill Westfall is Executive Director. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, let's talk a little bit about some of the struggles for both the patient and the family when it comes to being supportive of the unit, you know?
Right. Well, I think a lot of emphasis is put on taking care of the patient and saying, okay, what do they need for help? And the family and the loved ones aren't sure what they can do to assist them in this. A lot of times they'll, in trying to help them, kind of imprison them, don't let them go places, or, you know, in control them. And that's not always the best thing. You want to align with them. You want to be there to support them in the same way that when they go to treatment, the facility assists them along the way as well.
Yeah, and of course it's something difficult to deal with. I had a friend who battled an addiction, and even, you know, not being a part of a family, it was still hard to kind of go about it. So what would you recommend the family do to best assist the patient?
I think speak to professionals, reach out in the community. There's not a lot of services at this time, and I think that even as a treatment provider, we need to work together to increase that. No different than if someone is struggling with cancer, the family has resources out there where they have support groups for them, or they're a part of the process. There's so much shame behind, you know, is this my fault that my loved one is going through this? And we need to realize that it's a family situation that we need to help all of them work through it so that they can have the quality of life everybody deserves.
Sure. So let's talk a little bit about how the community or treatment providers can assist family support.
Well, for start, I think it's important to have family involvement, whether that be some type of a family group, some type of educational opportunities, encouraging the patients that are seeking treatment to involve them in the process. A lot of times, because the family doesn't know how to help the loved one, like I was saying earlier, they do it in the wrong way when they have the best intentions. So it's about, you know, bringing them in, educating them what treatment looks like, what does recovery look like, and opening that door of communication between the patient and the family on what their needs actually are and what help and support looks like to them so that the family can do so appropriately.
Well, Jill, let me ask you, based on your experiences with the patient, I mean, they have to be on board to seek addiction too, right? Is that an issue when we see that, if the patient isn't willing to get help? You know, how's the family go about something like that?
Right, and I think that's a very valuable question, because if they're not wanting to get the help and the family is seeing the person struggle, that's a significant feeling of helplessness. That's where I think that it's important that we establish support, treatment, in a non-shaming, non-stigma type sense. Because if the patient isn't willing to get help, that doesn't mean the family and the friends don't deserve the support and the assistance to tolerate and know that healthy balance of the other person that's struggling.
Well, whatever your situation is, patient, someone who is battling addiction, someone who knows somebody who is, you will find AMS Addiction Medical Solutions of Wisconsin Oshkosh on Washburn Street. You can give them a call at 232-2332 or connect with them online at amsoshkosh.com. Always informative. Jill, thank you so much.